Gunships and ATTEs and Cad Bane ships, oh my. Hello everyone, it is Republic Studs, and today we have some definitive rumors for our summer 2022 LEGO Star Wars sets. Now, as you heard in the beginning, we have gunships, we have ATTEs, we're going to discuss all of that. But first, I am going to ask you all to hit that subscribe button. We are this close to hitting 30,000, and every press of that button means the world. We're just so incredibly close, and I'd just like to get over that hedge, so every press of it would mean the world, and especially if you like LEGO Star Wars. Because we're doing daily LEGO Star Wars content on here, so you might as well come and join the club. Now, I ran home from school to get you guys this information, so we're going to get started right off with the official rumors that were courtesy of promo Brix, and then after that, we're going to go into the likely, like the very likely ones coming from Falcon Fan, an extraordinarily reputable source in the LEGO rumor community. So our first set is at 75323 Cad Bane ship, coming with 1,022 pieces at $159.99. Now I told you guys this was going to be some big ship. I did not realize, however, this would be Cad Bane ship. And by the way, I believe this is his one from the Bad Batch, the Dauntless, I believe it is called, which is kind of amazing. And at that price, that leaves a lot of room for a lot of awesome possibility. Now, first off, the obvious figures showing up in here are going to be Cad Bane and likely Toto 360. But then that leaves probably at minimum 3 extra figures. For a set like this, you're at least getting 5 figures minimum, which guarantees almost a slot for Omega. So we're almost certainly going to get Omega this wave. I have zero doubts about it. We'll also probably get Hunter, and I think this is even a good situation where we could possibly see Rex, or maybe, and what I think most likely, is Crosshair's troopers. These are the elite shadow troopers. I think it just makes sense. We could also potentially see Kaminoans. Would make sense. He did deal with them. We could see Fennec Shand in a set like this. It really is all up for determination. But, you know, that's quite an insane set to start off this entire wave, especially after Cad Bane's recent appearance in the Book of Boba Fett. So anyway, that is an extraordinarily exciting rumor, and we've seen plenty of concepts for a set like this, and quite honestly, this list seems like a weird fever dream type thing. And a thing that you'll notice a lot as we move forward is a huge theme revolving around the prequels, namely Episode 2, meaning we might actually be getting that 20th anniversary wave we were talking about. Next up, we have set 75325. This is 411 pieces at $70. Now, we don't have any confirmation on what this will be, but currently the going rumor from Falcon Fan 1414 is this is going to be a N1 Starfighter. This is the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter, and it could include a BD1 mold, which I think is interesting. That is a going rumor from Falcon Fan. So we might see a BD1 in here. I think Mando is obviously a choice. I think Peli would be likely to come in this particular set. Again, this is a $70 set, so we have some room to work with here. And we could also totally see pit droids, we could see Grogu, and this is a great set. Now, the real question is if it's going to be marketed for the Mandalorian or for the Book of Boba. My guess is Book of Boba, to be 100% honest, but that is very exciting, and I would love to see a BD1 mold. Then we have set 75331. Now this is $530. I've been telling you I'm very optimistic that this is going to be a Death Star. Just again, a personal opinion. Nothing is confirmed about that. But, you know, however, there is a possibility. And as we look at these rumors more, it makes me more optimistic of this particular set. And that is for a Petronaki arena. Now, I completely discounted this. I thought that there's no way they're going to do a Geonosis arena at this price range. I just didn't think it was a thing that was going to happen. But looking at this list, and we'll continue to get into it, I can encourage you to keep watching. I'll leave it on the table, and we'll come back to that in a second. Now, next up is a boring one. This is our junior set of the year. This is 75332, an ATST 4+ set. Now, we do not know what kind of ATST this is. We just know that it's going to be an ATST, so it could be First Order. It could be, you know, regular Hoth ATST. Either way, nothing super exciting there that we know about. You know, figures are going to be pretty basic and generic. I can't think of anything super exciting they could do with that. And then we move into some more exciting ones. This is at 75333, the Jedi Starfighter. Hey guys, just a quick update. Falcon Fan 1414 recently did post on his Instagram that Taun We, the Kaminoan, is confirmed for this Jedi Starfighter. So I don't know this going into what I'm about to say, although that is indeed epic. We're getting our first ever LEGO Kaminoan. Tell me what you think it's going to look like in the comments. Now let's get into my thoughts and more rumors. Now, this is coming with 282 pieces, retailing for $30. Now, a lot of people have been saying, you know, this is totally going to be an Episode 1 version, and I think that's a reasonable, you know, suspicion to have. We did get the Anakin's, you know, I guess Phase 1 Jedi Starfighter a couple years back, I believe in 2019, 2018, and then later on we did get the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter in the 2020 appearance. But if we're going to repeat history here for a second, the last time LEGO did an Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, they dropped it in 2014. The following year, we got the other version of Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter, the, I guess, Revenge of the Sith version. So there is a strong possibility, in my opinion, since we did get one of the Anakin's ones in 2020, that this might be a revival of the Obi-Wan Starfighter, especially coming close to the new Obi-Wan show. Again, just throwing it out there, the figures in this one are very simple. It's going to be Obi-Wan as well as his R4 droid. That's really a no-brainer. We know what the figures are going to be there. But at $30, that's not too bad. Now let's get into the next one. Now this is at 75334 at 408 pieces, retailing for $40. Now, this is what Falcon Fan says. Now this is, again, not, I guess, officially confirmed, not 100% confirmed, and he says it's likely. So this is a Django Starfighter to go along with Obi-Wan's. Now, first off, I don't know, you know, again, the money numbers they're using here are like in some other currency I'm not entirely familiar with, but this is $50. So if this was to go off of, say, you look at the Slave 1 set, this is the exact same price. So this would work perfectly as a Django's Slave 1. Now, again, I'm kind of skeptical of that because I see, like, people are going to be confused. They're going to see two of the same sets on shelves, you know, and it's just gonna be like, oh, there's one comes with a young kid, and one comes with the Mandalorian, and one comes with Jango Fett, and one comes with Boba Fett. So I'm skeptical of this, but basically what this would be is it's just a recolor of the Boba Fett Slave 1 set. It would probably come with Django and young Boba. Nothing too special, but I'd be down to see that, to be 100% honest, and it would be great to have alongside the Obi-Wan Starfighter to fight against. So yeah, I'm down for it. And by the way, it's finally a way for us to get a new Django. We have not gotten a Django minifigure in forever. Now, getting into the exciting one, this is 75335, the Droid Build. So if you remember last year, they did a probe droid. Now this year, this is something special. They're going to be doing BD1 from Jedi Fallen Order, coming with 1,062 pieces, retailing at, I believe that's $100, which is a lot of money, and basically like half of the UCS R2-D2. Is so exciting. Now, my real question is this going to be based off of the Book of Boba with Peli, or is it going to be based off of Fallen Order? I prefer Fallen Order. However, I don't mind. I love this particular droid. I think this would be a fantastic addition to LEGO Star Wars. People have been wanting stuff like this for a while. Fallen Order was an incredibly popular game. And if they're going to do this more in a UCS style over an 18+ style, and they include a minifigure, I think that would be a great way to include a BD1 type mold or type build. I think that would be like a little one, like a minifigure scale one. Either way, that is my idea. I absolutely love. Now here is one of the most hyped, guaranteed sets of 2022. Get ready. Strap yourselves in, boys. It's at 75336, a number that will live in infamy. The ATTE coming with 924 pieces, retailing for $100. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting an ATTE in 2022. Likely a Attack of the Clones one, so get your Jedi speculations. Which Jedi are going to come in it? We're going to get another clone commander. I don't know. We're getting an ATTE. This price point makes sense. It's about a $10 difference from the last one. I believe the last one was like $90, so this is $100. You know, with inflation, that makes sense. $100 set. Probably close to 5 figures. My personal get, maybe you throw in a few droids in there too. I want to hear what you guys think. What do you think the figures are going to be in this one? Because really, it's speculative. I'm going to throw it out there right now. It's going to be Jedis that don't need special molds. So it's probably going to be Yoda, who has already, you know, had a lot of interpretations in this. So Yoda is probably a no-brainer. It's probably going to be young Obi-Wan and maybe even Padme. And maybe we'll see young Anakin too. And then obviously the clone, I think we're probably going to get like a clone lieutenant of some sort and a regular plain Phase 1 clone. And then hopefully some Geonosis battle droids. Now, here's the exciting number here. This is 75337 at 1,082 pieces, retailing at $140. And this one is the hypest one. This is the most hyped set, I think, from this entire list. Now, the reason this is a hype set is because Falcon Fan, again, says likely happening, but not 100% confirmed, so it could be like 99%. This would be a LEGO Star Wars Play-Scale Republic Gunship. You guys heard me. Those words exited my mouth. You guys see this? We're getting something like this. Not a UCS version, an actual play-scale version. You could put minifigures in. You could load all your Clone Boys in. Attack of the Clones style. Oh my gosh. Now, he says it makes sense. We have an ATT coming. This only makes sense to go alongside it. I actually, while I was on the bus on the way home, I was checking my phone. I checked an inflation adjuster. So if you go to 2013, the set was going for $110, right? Now, if you are going to go, what this price says, this price right here, it says $140. Now, if you adjust inflation, that means that essentially what $110 was worth in 2013 is now $141, which means that the piece count and the price count almost add up 100%. You know, obviously they're going to try to, skimp down on pieces. Last time they went overboard with pieces, so I think that makes sense, but it's almost confirmed. You guys can pretty much take it that we're going to be getting a play-scale gunship next year, which is the coolest development. I'd argue maybe even cooler than the Final First Battle Pack reveal. Wow, that is some big news. We have to take that in for a second. And then finally on here, we do have the Advent Calendar. Now, if I had to guess, I've seen some, people, throwing around, what could it be? It's an extra $10. Are they going to improve it? Probably not. They're probably just trying to raise the price. But with that being said, I do think there's a possibility that this is themed around the Bad Batch or the Book of Boba. That's just my theory I'm throwing out there based in nothing, no science, no data, just my personal takes. That is a hot take from me. Now this wave is going to be very, very, very expensive. And chances are it's not going to be released all at once. Now chances are this one's going to drop into two separate waves. There's going to be a June 1st wave and there's going to be an August 1st wave. And the real thing we have to do here is wait now. Now we need to find out what that $530 set is. We need to find out what the $50 set is that is likely to be something in regards to the Jango Fett Slave 1. And then we also have, again, that BD1 coming out. We have the ATTE and Gunship, which, are bananas. And Cad Bane ship, we're getting Bad Batch. And realistically, the only things left we need from Bad Batch, if they have to do something, it's got to be Omega, Cad Bane, Rampart, AZ, and if they could probably somehow squeeze in there, like, the Trandoshan lady, then Bad Batch is done. We only need 2 sets from the Bad Batch, and that'll be it. Total $360. It's a $160 set. That's the same price as the Moff Gideon's Light Cruiser. Now, this is, quite frankly, one of the most exciting rumor lists, and they've kept getting better. Last year's was pretty good, but we still had, it was a divide between Mandalorian and Clone Wars. This year, it is all in on Attack of the Clones. And we also have some just other cool stuff, and I'm so happy that LEGO is finally making what people want, except for, of course, that Junior set. Either way, I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Feel free to check out these videos if you're interested in LEGO Star Wars. Sorry for the late upload today, obviously. We had a bit of a change in news. This is insane. I'm going to be covering this a little bit more on the channel because there's some stuff I want to dive into, just in how I want these sets to look perfectly. This is purely more of a news video. With that said, I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.